Hello, my name is Louis. Today you will learn how the View menu works. The new View command creates a new image window for the current image, which you can set up differently from the existing display. You can create multiple views of any image, which are numbered 0.1, 0.2, etc., but only the zoom factor and other viewing options may be different. Any changes, other than viewing changes, which you make in one window also appear in the other displays which show the same image. The new views are not separate image files, they are simply different aspects of the same image. You might use multiple views. For example, if you were working on individual pixels at a high zoom factor, you could then see the effects your changes would have on the image at a normal size. The .for. command enables and disables .for. mode. If it is enabled, and the zoom factor is 100%, every pixel in the image is displayed as one pixel on the screen. If it is disabled, the image is displayed at its real size, the size it will have when it is printed. The Zoom submenu contains various commands which affect the magnification of the image. In the image window, has zooming. Enlarging an image, has zooming in, is useful if you need to work with high precision, making pixel-level image modifications, or precise selections. On the other hand, reducing an image, zooming out, is handy for getting an overall impression of the image, and seeing the results of changes which affect the entire image. The Shrinkwrap command resizes the window so that it is exactly the same size as the image at the current zoom factor. If the image doesn't completely fit on the screen, the image window is enlarged so that the largest possible part of the image is shown. The Fullscreen command enables and disables displaying the image window on the entire screen. When it is enabled, the image window takes up the whole screen, but the image stays the same size. When you enable full screen mode, the menu bar may not be displayed, but if this happens, you can right-click on the image to access the image menu. The navigation dialog is designed to offer easy movement around the active image if the zoom is set higher than what the image window can display. If this is the case, there is an inversely colored rectangle that shows the location of the current view area with respect to the image. This command shows a dialog window when executed. This window can be used to manage the display filters and their options. Display filters are not to be confused with the filters in the Filters menu. Display filters do not alter the image data, but only one display of it. You can imagine display filters, like big panes, before your screen. They change your perception of the image. This can be useful for things like soft-proofing prints, controlling the color management, but also simulation of color-deficient vision. The Show Selection command enables and disables displaying the dotted line surrounding the selection in the image window. Please note that the selection still exists, even if displaying this line is disabled. The Show Layer Boundary command enables and disables displaying the yellow dotted line that surrounds a layer in the image window. The dotted line is actually only visible when the layer is smaller than the image window. When the layer is the same size as the image window, the layer boundary is obscured by the image border. The Show Guides command enables and disables displaying of guides in the image window. By using the Show Grid command, you can enable and disable displaying the grid. When you enable it, the grid overlays the image and makes it easier for you to line up selected image elements. The Show Sample Points. This command enables and disables showing the sample points in the image window. The sample points are used to display color informations of up to 4 pixels in the sample points dialog. Put the mouse cursor over the ruler and press down the keyboard control button plus the left button. Then drag over the selection and release all buttons. While the color picker can display color information about 1 pixel, the sample points dialog can display the data of 4 pixels of the active layer or the image at the same time. Another important difference is that the values of these points are changed in real time as you are working on the image. The Snap to Guides command enables and disables Snap to the Guides. When Snap to Guides is enabled, the guides you set almost seems magnetic. When you move a layer or selection, the guides appear to pull on it when it approaches. This is enormously useful for accurate placement of image elements. Snap to Grid. This is the same thing to Snap to Guides. Note that you can change the grid spacing in the default image grid options. In Preferences, Snap to Canvas Edges. If this option is enabled, when you move a selection or layer, they appear to pull on the canvas edges when it approaches. This is useful for accurate placement of image elements. Snap to Active Path. If this option is enabled, when you move a selection or layer, they appear to pull on the next anchor point of the active path when it approaches. This is useful for accurate placement of image elements. You can change the color of the canvas which surrounds the image by using the Padding Color command. The canvas is the surface the image lies on. It looks like a frame around the image in the image window. This is just a matter of personal preference, since the padding color does not have any effect on the image itself. You can also show or hide menu bar, rulers, scroll bars, status bar, as you wish.